Bags and Bodies. Episode 5 was nothing short of explosive. It was a movie from start to finish. But one of the biggest storylines is the chain being snatched from Snake Eyez and Snake Eyez getting the chain back and how he got the chain back. My question to you is, should Hitman Holla been the one to get the chain back? Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? And I wouldn't be who I am if I ain't do what I do. So shout out to my brand news and my day ones. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And of course, as always, man, grab you that Temperature Check apparel, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, t-shirts. We got all that, man. Hit me up. Hit me up. Let's get you right. But Hitman Holla really got one with this show. Bags and Bodies is crazy, man. Bags and Bodies is crazy, but episode 5 just dropped on Sunday. So we get to see the aftermath of the fight between Bad News and Snake Eyez. We already know somebody got to go home. Eyez got to go home. One of y'all got to go. Because Holla just told y'all 48 hours before the fight, I got these gloves. We not doing no fighting on the show. If it really got to go there, put these gloves on and let's get it going. But the moment y'all fight, your ass is going home. 48 hours later, a little bit of liquor, a little bit of illegal substance. Here you go. You got Snake Eyez, Bad News scraping in the basement. Okay, so they get busy. You know what I'm saying? Bad News got that. But in getting the fight, he also got the chain. He also took Snake Eyez' chain during the fight. Now, whether it was broken on the floor, whether it was snatched off, I don't necessarily know. All I know is when the battle actually dropped, episode 5 had not. So when I'm doing my recap and I'm listening to Bad News bars and he talking about Jews and a Holocaust and you had to have Hitman holla at me for a chain. What is he talking about? So I shoot over to his IG and he got Snake Eyez' chain in his hand like it is a trophy. Like it is a trophy. So the beginning of episode 5 starts off with Hitman Holla walking towards the house, saying he got a phone call from Snake Eyez, and Snake Eyez was like, "Man, somebody got my chain. I don't know where it's at." Now, me thinking, if it was me, I just got it shaken with somebody in the house the night before. We got a battle coming up. Nigga, you know who got your chain. You know who got that chain. Eon ain't have that. J2 ain't had that. Cali Smooth, Mac Myron, Peanut, none of them come on, son. We gotta go to the source. So Snake Eyez hits up Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla walks up. First person he see, of course, Bad News. Hey, Bad News, I gotta ask you something. Have you seen Snake Eyez' chain? Crickets. Crickets. Mum's the word. Long story short, Hitman Holla forces Bad News' hand and is, I got to get that chain off of you, my boy. Because Snake Eyez is a smart battler. He already know, if I don't have this chain, more than likely this chain is going to be used as a prop. So shout out to Snake Eyez, because no matter how you call it, for his battle rap wise, Snake Eyez did the right thing. Give me my chain back before this battle start. Because I already know what you about to do. You're trying to make a mockery of my name by taking the chain out. And that's exactly what Bad News intended to do. Now, when I tell you, before he gave Hitman Holla Snake Eyez chain back, he literally rapped the bars that he was going to have for Snake Eyez in this chain. And you remember the John the Don? Shout out my boy Jack Boy. Shout out my brother Jack Boy. Y'all remember that whole incident? Gnome 9, Jack Boy chain, not his real chain, but a replica chain was thrown in the crowd by John. Bad News is going to take that a little bit further. He was going to throw Snake Eyez' chain into the woods. I ain't going to lie to you. At that point in time, if I see my jewels, my chain going to the woods, we got to scrap. The 100,000, like, I got to go back home. I got a whole hood that's going to be watching the show that's going to be, you let him do what? No. So my question is, though, and I want to say this, shout out Eon, man. Eon kept it gangster on this show. She was not rocking with the fact that Snake Eyez had Hitman Holla go get his chain. And now she said that behind his back, but she also kept it 100 with Snake. She was like, well, I'm going to say it behind the back. It's already going to be on your show anyway. Might as well tell you to your face, I didn't like the move. A lot of people at the house didn't like the move. You seen the mood change in the house after the fight. They kind of put Snake Eyez in isolation, but Snake Eyez is used to be in isolation because he's the bad guy. That's the role that he plays on the show. That's the role he plays in battle rap. So that really just kind of added to the notoriety, added to the profile of Snake Eyez. Snake Eyez is going to do whatever he feels he has to do to get this win. Now, we already know how the battle played out, but they had the whole battle in episode 5. So bad news comes out. I had him clearly beating Snake Eyez in the first. Second round, Snake Eyez got that. So I had it 1-1 going to the third. Third round, Snake Eyez was going crazy. Snake Eyez had a powerful third round, but when bad news comes out saying y'all really accepting all this gangster shit from an already beat up, that shit hit. It did. You cannot deny. I cannot deny what my eyes saw. I saw the fight. I saw who everyone's saying won the fight. I have my own observation of who won the fight. You're rapping again. You're rapping good. This nigga Bad News ain't lied yet. And this is no disrespect. Like, I rock with Snake Eyez. He is one of the best villains and one of the best promoters in battle rap. That's how he got on the show in the first place. That's how he got on the show in the first place. And so the battle happens. Again, Bad News takes the battle. But it just seems a lot of people are saying Bad News shouldn't have fought Snake Eyez because Snake Eyez was drunk. Now, I don't know where y'all from, but I don't give a damn about that. If I'm fighting you, more than likely, because I have a lot to lose in real life, I'm probably not in my right mind. So I might be under the I might be had a couple drinks. You never know, man. I like my Patrons. I like my tequila. I like my Hennessy. And we already know what happens when you get the Hennessy in your system. Everything on go. So for me personally, would I have given Snake Eyez his chain back if I was Hitman Holla? I think for the show you had to, because again, like I said earlier, if we're in the battle, we already got it shaken once, and during the battle you take my chain and you throw it, I am obligated to put hands on you immediately. F that 50,000, respectfully. So I think Hitman made the right business move. I think Snake Eyez made a business move. But the streets of battle rap, you know how it go, man. They're like, why would you send someone else to go get your chain back? And if I'm Snake Eyez, I'm kind of like, well, I already got it scrapping with him again. If we ask him again, it's probably going to go there again. So y'all want us to fight twice in less than 24 hours? That's what y'all are looking for? But if you Bad News, you looking at it like, I have this round crafted and centered around a moment that I know for sure is going to break the internet. The moment he takes the chain from his coat, back pocket, sock, whatever, and throws that bitch with the 360 camera, bruh, you about to get the angle of the chain going. You about to get the natural facial reactions from everybody. It would have been a bad look. It would have been a bad look for bodies, bags, and bodies. I don't know how it wouldn't have been, because you would have then had 2 fights within 24 hours of each other. Man, Bags and Bodies is fire, man. Bags and Bodies is fire. But y'all let me know, do you think Snake Eyez should have went and got his own chain back, or do you think Bad News should have held on to the chain? Like, respectfully, Hitman, you know what I'm saying? I know this your show, but I'm trying to win this battle. I got to do everything I possibly can, because when we in the streets, like, I done seen people get beat up in the streets and your pockets get ran through. You got money, your shit gone. You got shoes. I done seen people take shoes off of people that they've knocked out. Facts, coats, shirts. Like, bruh. So I get the street aspect of it. If I whoop you, if me and you get to shaking and I beat your ass, anything that I take off of you at that point is now mine. I get the streets, but there's also a business aspect of that. So I just think, man, it was a fire moment. It was a fire battle. Now, mind you, 4 days prep, they had a top 10, top 15 battle in 2022. There is something going on in Bags and Body. Hitman Holla has the formula. I'm telling you. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. We ain't just getting started. I've been here.